There's a voice inside your head. You know the one. The voice that shows up when things get hard, when the alarm rings at 5 a.m., when the workout burns, when the work becomes frustrating, when the dream starts feeling impossible. And that voice whispers something dangerous. Stop. Rest. You've done enough. At first, it sounds reasonable. It tells you that you deserve comfort, that you should take it easy, that nobody will blame you if you quit. But what that voice never tells you is the truth, because that voice isn't trying to protect you, it's trying to keep you small. Every successful person on this planet has heard that same voice. Athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, leaders. The difference? They didn't silence the voice, they challenged it. When the voice said,
"You're too tired," they replied, "Do one more rep." When the voice said, "You're not talented enough," they replied, "I'll outwork talent." When the voice said, "You're going to fail," they replied, "Then I'll fail forward." Here's the reality most people never realize. That voice never disappears. Not when you start, not when you improve, not even when you succeed. Because comfort will always try to pull you back. Fear will always try to protect the old version of you, the version that stayed safe, the version that stayed average. But every time you ignore that voice, every time you choose discipline over comfort, you become someone new, stronger, sharper, more dangerous to your limitations. Because the greatest transformation in life is not physical, it's mental.
Now here's the part most people don't want to hear. That voice will never disappear. Not when you start, not when you improve, not even when you succeed. Even champions hear that voice. Athletes hear it during the last painful rep. Entrepreneurs hear it when businesses struggle. Students hear it when the work becomes overwhelming. Every single person who has achieved something meaningful has had a moment where quitting felt easier. Now,
imagine two versions of yourself. One version listens to the voice. They stay comfortable. They avoid risk. They delay their dreams. Life feels easier at first, but years later, they look back with one painful question. What if I tried? Now imagine the other version, the one who hears the voice but refuses to obey it. They wake up early. They work when it's difficult. They keep going when progress is slow. It's harder, much harder, but over time, that version becomes unstoppable. Because strength is built through resistance, confidence is built through action, and greatness is built through persistence. Not once, not twice, but thousands of times. Every rep, every hour, every step forward, even when the voice says stop. One day, something incredible happens. The voice that once controlled you begins to lose its power. You start realizing something important. You are stronger than your excuses, stronger than your fear, stronger than the doubt inside your own mind. Because every time you pushed forward, you proved something to yourself, that you are capable of more than you once believed.
You ask the final question. What should I do now? Your future self smiles again and says, start before you feel ready. Work before you feel confident. Believe before you see results. Because confidence doesn't come first, action does. The dream begins fading. The room disappears. Your future self slowly walks away. But before leaving, they turn around and say one last thing. Every day you delay, I disappear. Every day you act, I become real. You suddenly wake up, back in your bed, heart racing. The room is quiet, But now, something inside you has changed because you know the truth. Your future is not written. Your potential is not guaranteed. The person you saw in that dream only exists if you build them. One decision, one action, one day at a time. And the best part? Today, you get to choose which future becomes real.
Years from now, people might look at your success and say, "You're lucky." They'll see the results, but they will never see the battles. They will never see the mornings you didn't want to wake up, the days you failed, the nights you questioned everything, the thousands of times that voice told you to quit and you refused to listen. So, the next time that voice appears, and it will appear, the next time it whispers, "Stop, rest, quit," don't panic, don't fight it, just smile, because now you recognize